Lord, I can't do anything right today. Alright, hello. Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm your new Saturday. Apologize for, not making my video last week. I was in California on vacation with my family, and when I found out that I got in, I was still in California, and I had no way of, making a video. So here I am, even though today is Thursday. I think my family wants to go to Alabama. For some reason they decided to spring all these trips on me, probably just as a graduation gift. But these are the last 2 trips I should be taking, and then, you know, for a while I should be here every Saturday for you. That's exciting. So some of you guys don't actually know me. Most of you guys don't actually know me. I'm Victoria, like I said. I go by Tori. I go by anything you want to call me, just as long as it's respectful, you know. I'm 18 years old. I just graduated from high school and will be going to art school and majoring in film and television in the fall. Let's get on to the questions. I'm talking really fast and I apologize. I'm just really excited. And I'm home alone, so it's not like I'm gonna be a little like, oh, I'm gonna be quiet. So I'm carting it up by myself at home for this week, if I know where they are. One moment. No problem. Question number 1. How do you handle bumping into your ex or an ex? Seeing as I only ever really was, I guess, deeply interested in, you know, putting my whole heart into a relationship and only one relationship. And that relationship was really long distance, and I went to Canada to go see my girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend now. The possibility of me bumping into her is very small. If I were to have to handle bumping into an ex, I would say, you know, kind of like what Celine said, kind of acknowledge their existence, and then that's about it. You know, don't really go and try and start a conversation if you think it's going to be awkward, because you don't want to deal with the whole like, oh hey, you know, I haven't seen you, and then there's that awkward silence where no one knows what to say, and then you feel really awkward, and then you think, well, I should never have said anything. So, you know, acknowledge their existence, but don't go into a full blown out conversation unless they initiate it first. And even then, you know, try not to make it awkward, try to just keep the conversation flowing. Question number 2. How do you cope with homophobic abuse over the internet? Is the only places that I'm really out is on Tumblr. So I don't really get that much hate just because I've been told by some followers on Tumblr that, you know, when they find out that I'm gay, that they are like, well, I didn't know this, you act straight or you act whatever, and I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know that there's a way you could act a certain way, but, you know, I kind of keep it on the down low. If, you know, it's there, I'm gay, I do post gay stuff on Tumblr, but some people are just, I guess they don't notice it. How would I have to cope with homophobic abuse on the internet if it were happening to me? I would not be backing down. I would be very consistent about making my point and, you know, not just arguing with them, but having my facts to back it up. And if I couldn't do it anymore, you know, if it was really getting to me, I would just ignore it and kind of, you know, delete it and leave it be. Or to help someone else out, I'd do the same exact thing, you know, kind of, and I know I shouldn't do this, I've been arguing, like my sister's argued with me multiple times about getting into other people's arguments, but I have that feeling of if I feel like there's a certain argument or something that someone said that doesn't make any sense, or, you know, is not valid, then I will point it out. I make it very clear that I'm not trying to argue, I'm just pointing out the fact that, you know, something you said isn't valid or something you said was incorrect, and then I go and I try and help the person out who's being basically bullied. Because you always, you know, if you're the one being bullied, you want to have that one person helping you out. For my last question, which is the 3rd question of the week, is who are our celebrity crushes? I never really thought about this, but I guess I would have to say I have a huge crush on Abisha Uhl from Sneak of Sarah. And I also have a crush on Deke Evanikos, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She was in Itty Bitty Titty Committee. She was Meat in that. If you've ever seen that movie, it's a great movie. If you haven't, go watch it. It's on Netflix. I really have a male celeb crush. Shoes. Because I don't know, I have this weak spot for musicians, and especially if they're attractive male musicians who kind of dress somewhat androgynous-like-ish, and I kind of have that, like, even with female androgynous musicians, I kind of have that little, like, they're sexy, I want to bang them. I don't know, I'm sorry. But yeah, two definite slip crushes are Abisha Ul from Sing Sarah and Nick Nikos from Bitty Bitty Titty Committee. So it's already like at 9 minutes, so I'm gonna probably stop talking now because I'm probably getting really rambly and really confusing, and I'm really awkward, so this is my cue to stop being awkward and stop talking. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye guys, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Saturday.